The best line of defense to idiots is silence. It's better to disengage and not engage than to allow yourself to get caught up in the ignorance wave. If there's one thing that Spirit has been freaking with humility, well, trying to teach me in this lifetime, is humility in every kind of degree. I've shared some stories a little bit here and there. You can piece them together and stuff like that. But part of my claircognizance, right, is that know-it-all syndrome, right? And if you're a know-it-all, so to speak, it's a gaslight effect that people have plagued you with in this conditioning to make you feel wrong about what you know, even if it's not made conscious to the ones that are ignorant to that which you are claircognizant to. So you have a lot of foolish energies that will think they know it all. And they might have pieces and parts. You get what I mean? But the pieces and parts are only revealed onto the evolution that which one is upon. Evolution is infinite. And so therefore the lack of knowledge that you have is far greater than the knowledge you believe yourself to have. So even when you believe yourself to have a knowledge so great and so powerful, there's more to that knowledge than you think you know. In all my know-it-all isms, I've realized I don't know shit. Even to the gaslighters out there that'll be like, oh, you think you know it all. No, that's you just trying to gaslight me into feeling bad about something that I'm saying that triggers you in some way, that causes you to act amok like a donkey's arse. You know what I'm saying? And so it's interesting. It's interesting to observe detached and not be a part of that reaction, so that way the articulation of wisdom from the divine gets to trickle in every single time, and humor can be met with sublime. Right? Ever since I was young, at my mama's funeral, I have dove into the sides of me that humor was met with, where to others it would be inappropriate. Like some would say it's inappropriate to laugh at a funeral, and yet here we are laughing. Oh, it's inappropriate to do this, say that, wear this. But what's inappropriateness? But either way, I have always had this fascination with understanding, understanding, overstanding. And so I'm thankful for that leveling, constant evolution that has been quite prevalent and apparent in my entire 3D perceived earthly existence. I've realized that although I have been met with competitors, this is my 40 plus years of life experience. Take with it as you fucking want and do with it as you will. But may you eat the fucking manna whole, you know? In my 40 plus years of life experience, I have learned that although I have been made to feel like a competitor to others, the resistance to my compliance. So in all the competition stories and narratives played out in people's minds, although they have looked at me as a competitor, you see, because I guess if you're looking at it from that kind of view, when you show up as your best self too, I guess it can appear to someone less secure in their own position that you are in competition. But the uplift of the revelation that stands to still be learned and grown is to the observer, you know? But empathically we receive, and sometimes we take on that, like, oh, I guess I gotta be competitive, you know what I mean? But it's just the energy of the influencing. And then when you get to the evolution of the distinguishment of that which is yours and what is not, that leveling of entertainment you can detach from because it's not. And you learn to see that other people's truths are not necessarily your realities. And those are things that people in their own evolution must learn for themselves. And I say, you know, time is revealer of all these things, especially if you're on the quest and the evolution to grow past your own stupidity and ignorance, right? I don't want to be ignorant to my ignorance. I'd rather be triggered so that I can grow past my ignorance. Even if it's a slap to my own face. I'll take that slap over the ignorance any fucking day. So when you got these like youngins, and they could be on the same age level as you, it don't fucking matter either. I'm just talking about in evolution. People that have not put in the necessary evolutionary work to heal the parts of themselves that are so fucking toxic that they fight with anybody. Just because they're so reactive and they feel so that they must get their vindication and justice because they've been so victimized. There are certain levels of peace that can't be fabricated nor manufactured that you will never get when you don't fucking heal yourself. And you'll see that in the temperaments and in the certain detachments that others might have towards certain situations and stuff like that, that someone else triggered by, who's all in their feelings, are only revealing to themselves where their healing is needed most. So you can tell right away when people want to threaten or insult, they go immediately to the insulting. What you did? Watch your mouth. Because you don't know nothing. Right? Watch your mouth. Especially some, I have learned in all my fire, roar, as a fighter in this life, The one that I'm not a fighter, I'm a protector. I'm a defender. I don't go up to people looking to fight with them. But it doesn't mean a fight has never been brought to my space. Right? Like I wrote in my other thing, some people were beaten out of the womb. And violence is all they have ever been conditioned to know. And there's a desensitizing to violence when you're beaten that you don't even fucking feel it. Take it. You start feeling like Bruce Willis. Unfuckable, indestructible, unbreakable. And to come from such violence and to no longer respond from that space, although expressive you can be, and to the point and as blunt and as clear as you can be, in all my fighter's rage, when someone will come at me, that's when nobody will like me anymore after that. After you pushed it that far. Nobody likes the explosion. And then peace has been found. And so when those tests started coming around, where they would have once upon a time ago met the rage, the beast, the fire, the lava, the earthquake, the tornado, the savage, unapologetic, that Jesus righteous rage, because if you get into that rage, justified is it? You shouldn't have poked the fucking sleeping bear. But then you take care, right? For those of you that take care of your temple and heal the field so you can deal. So that poking bear evolves too. Doesn't mean you don't get poked anymore. Doesn't mean you try, mofo. But it's a different kind of dragon. It's a different dragon. It's a different dragon. It's a mighty giant. And it got nothing to do with human height. And I realized that when that dragon piece has been made Mama Dragon style, with honor, integrity, divinity, it's this unbreakable, spirited beast, always awake. Always. When this beast speaks, it sounds like an authority. It's not about being an authority. That's human coined hierarchy systems who want to feel important in themselves. Got nothing to do with that. It got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. And the development of this dragon here on Earth, right, will be tested. So when you work on your rage, and you work on that savage, justice, and divinity, morality, every trial and fucking tribulation you have been tested. It's a testament. Because you could have went the other way. You could have went the other way. Of course, a product of your own environment. I have realized and I see that even when the dragon speaks, fault one will see if that's all they're looking for. But it's a different kind of righteous authority. That is not threatening. It's just law. That got nothing to do with the humans and their conditioning. And that's the type of mastery and alchemy I seek to always be a part of.